Just say yes. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 172 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and are you familiar with the term of being a yes man? Overall, if you ask anybody, this kind of connotation is not that positive. But what if I told you that there is a way to become a yes man and take advantage of it? Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode, leaving a like and a subscribe really help. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. I say that you are able to leverage it and take advantage of it because that's exactly what I did during the last 2 to 3 days. If you remember from the previous episode, but it's not necessarily, let's say, you don't need that information directly. But I had to do a lot of things before leaving for a few days. And my only option to do that was to stick to the plan. And indeed, that worked and put me on the right path. And every time that I am able to find this right path and I feel like I am able to balance, all the things that are present in my life, there is a moment in which I am able to choose. Should I continue on this path, or should I start accepting half solutions? Should I accept, let's say, the fact that I will not be productive every day and that errors might come along the way? Of course, you would say that the decision is very simple. You just go with the first and that's it. The problem is that you don't have control over everything. And as much as one can have, a saying and try to do his best, stuff happens. But here we're all about mitigation, trying to understand how to lower these risks, how to lower the potential downsides of what happens around you so you kind of still feel in control. And in the moments in which you are in control, there is also a very simple question. Am I following what I wanted to do, or am I trying to do something else? And I think that it's starting to become a main character in our speeches, but in the end, I have said it in one of the recent episodes that I believe it's the most important factor when it comes to trying to be a better person and improve yourself. It's understanding who this self is and interacting with him. And when I say become the yes man, say yes to yourself. Every time that you are posed with the question of, should I do what myself would be telling me, or do I know better and I'm able to skip that? I think the easiest example I can bring to you is something that we all face, especially if you're living alone. You just had your lunch, dinner, or whatever you just had, and everything was perfect. And, you try to put things away, and let's assume that everything is clean, and you just have one dish. You know that, of course, you could put it in the dishwasher if you have one, and you can let it there, but at the end, it's just one dish. Yourself would be telling you, just, take 30 seconds, clean it, and put it back. And sometimes you say no. Sometimes you say, no, I don't want, I don't care, I have something better, and you don't do it. But if you actually say yes, things actually take a very unexpected turn. Because as the definition of a yes man, it's not just saying yes because you thought that time was nice, but it becomes a fact of systematically saying yes. And as I also underlined many other times, there is a need for us to find a path, to define a pattern in the things that we do. And among the various things that one can do, the option that I'm presenting to you today, I feel can be very effective in the sense that if you have a working plan, and if you know that the things that you are following worked in the past, getting used to saying yes, getting used to accepting the fact that that is your only option, reduces so much your mental requirement in these matters. And this is something that, again, I have experienced firsthand, because the moment that you say yes, the moment that you let go of that sensation of freedom, of being able to do whatever you want, because nobody can tell you what to do, and you should be able to have free will and just absolutely decide. And that is fair, but free will is very dangerous. And if you find healthy ways to remove it in the moments in which it's not necessary, and using the technique that I just told you, it becomes so much easier. So the next time that you have that magic dinner or lunch and you are posed with the question, what should I do? The question will not even be there. Somebody, and that somebody will be yourself, will just say, do it, clean that dish. And you will say yes. You will do it, and you will go on with your day. And you will be so happy, because when you will pass by, you will see that everything is in order. You didn't lose all much time. And as I said, the most important part would be that your mental capacity is still there, so you can use it in whatever place, matter, or problem you might actually have. I would like to, let's say, explore a bit more this concept of the various problems that we can face, but the time for today that we have was enough. A bit of a more chill episode, also because I am extremely tired. I was away, as I said, these few days with a company event, which was fantastic. But before going, I, sacrificed a bit of my sleep to, achieve that balance. And I definitely need my rest day in order to be able to start fresh. Having said that, that was all for today. Thank you very much for listening. As usual, if you ended up liking this episode and overall the Shower Podcast, leaving a like and a subscribe really, really help. So if you like this and you made it up so far, it would be a shame not to click that like button. Now, as usual, stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and see you tomorrow.